Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins. Welcome to an all new episode of Projectize, the Project Management Show, where today I'm going to talk about VUCA. So, what is VUCA? VUCA is an acronym standing for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And as always, I felt I wanted to do this show about Projectize about realistic project management. So it focuses on three things: the business of project management, how businesses use project management, and obtaining project management certification. So today I'm going to talk about how businesses use project management, especially since, as of this recording, April 2nd, 2020, in the United States, it is reported that 6.6 million more first time unemployment claims have been registered. Add that to last week's 3.3, and you have 9.9, nearly 10 million people. So I felt this was a very timely lesson regarding projectiles. So we're going to start off first with B, volatility. What it means is relatively unstable change. The challenge is unexpected and may be no of unknown duration, but it's not necessarily hard to understand. Knowledge is often available. Uncertainty. It lacks knowledge. Nevertheless, the situation, basic cause and effect are known. Um, Complexity, which is something that anything in project management, complexity means you don't have clear, concise information. So complexity is not a good thing. Um, how simple or how hard it is to understand something. And then ambiguity is the casual relationships are completely unclear, no precedents exist, management faces unknown. And so, as it pertains, VUCA, as it pertains to coronavirus right now, I believe we are in volatility as well as um, ambiguity. So I'm gonna repeat what ambiguity is. It's an unknown. So the last time here in the United States we had massive stay-at-home orders for social distancing was 102 years ago, the 1918 flu. And since that's the case, most people in the United States weren't born or even around during that time. So it's a lot of ambiguity. Also, it's unclear because we don't have a really precedence. Coronavirus right now doesn't have a vaccine. The flu at least has a vaccine. So that's unknown. Also, here in the United States, not every state has a stay at home order. So it's unknown how to proceed. I also mentioned volatility, and I will go back to that definition of volatility, meaning relative unstable change to challenges unexpected, may be of unknown duration, but it's not necessarily hard to understand, and knowledge is often available. That's why I also said it was volatile because we don't know how long, the stay-at-home order would be in here, how long coronavirus in this current stage will last. And we do know it's a pandemic. We do know it is killing people. We do have some knowledge available, but it is unstable. As I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, in the past 2 weeks, 9.9 million people are unemployed in 2 weeks in the United States. And we don't know the duration of it. So I wanted to once again give you the definition of what VUCA stands for. And VUCA stands for volatile, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And I'm going to go back through the definitions for volatility: relative, unstable change. The challenge is unexpected. It may be of known duration, but it's not necessarily hard to understand. Knowledge about it or the situation or event is often available. Uncertainty, lack of knowledge. Nevertheless, the situation's basic cause and effect are known. Complexity, uh, how simple or how hard it is to understand. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. And then finally, ambiguity, where casual relationships are completely unclear, no precedents exist, management faces unknown unknowns. So that's the definition of VUCA. As it pertains to risk management and project management. So I also want to put out the article here so that you can have a little bit better understanding of what I'm reading from so that you because I'm very good with sourcing and just giving you an understanding of what's available for VUCA as it pertains to project management, especially in times like these. I want to make sure that Projectize, the project management show, is relative and is something that you can deal with. So I would like to thank all live and replay viewers for taking out the time to watch this episode of Projectize, the project management show. And as always, I shout out people who come in live, and that means I'll shout out Instagram Live today for Ebert Marquez. So I would like to thank all live and replay viewers on Periscope, IG Live, and YouTube Live for taking out the time to watch this episode of Projectize. And I'll see everybody in the next